is number 5.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball right here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sideline. And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Jalen Brunson.
And the stat to look at is his skill total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on the defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So the New York starting five. We've got Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for Orlando, running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. And it's Suggs in at the point. And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
Now here's Brunson. The kick out to Town. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Well, look, everyone likes a plug. Carter Jr. showing his force.
Now, Anunoby. He's defended by Wagner. Here's Robinson. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Bane.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. Three straight misses.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length really bothers people and is deceiving. When you're first looking at him, he looks like almost an undersized center, but in fact, with that wingspan, he's not. And he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
Towns for three. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Carter with the screen. And that one's good, Wagner.
Well, it's a luxury that Wagner is so versatile in the two-man game.
Brunson against Suggs. And it's Brunson missing.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you move yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Payton for three. Drills it from outside.
That's an elite shooter at work. Bane from the coffin corner.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Over Banchero. The kick out to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Towns has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
Few bigs do it as well as Towns. Stretching the floor with his efficiency from range.
Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Banchero outside. Pass to Bane. Back to Banchero. Carter with a screen on Towns. 5 to shoot. Up again. Second chance effort. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got his third basket of the night.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy, Carter, has the capability of being a double-double guy.
Robinson a screen on Banchero. And Towns gets it to go.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Carter with a screen on Brunson. Suggs, and Orlando again with the bucket.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
To the middle, here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Suggs in the corner, and again it's Orlando converting.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Bridges outside, and that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Silva's checked in. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. In the third spot, Jalen Brunson.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
Shot off the mark. Suggs with some nice defense. Pass to Baines. Traps in the tray. Baines got his second bucket tonight.
How about Desmond Baines, among the most accurate shooters in the world?
So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. New York moving it around. Robinson sets a screen for Towns. Back to Brunson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a quick look at the numbers for Brunson. Third in scoring. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned. One of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Goga Bitadze comes in for Wendell Carter. And Black's subbed in for Bain. And a switcher also for New York. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Anunoby. To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for.
First one falls for him.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Both free throws, good from Banchero. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson surveying the D. Towns for 3. The rebound by Bitadze. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Banchero outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Banchero's got 5 now.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
And it's time to get down with your mascot. Let's groove. That was amazing. Let's hear it for your Orlando dancers.
Three, Bridges. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
Brunson against Suggs. Right to the hoop. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Brunson. Oh, that's blocked. And Carroll against Towns. And that one drops for him. He has 7.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York, a terrific position for them as they hold up that spot. But it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Magic, 3 games behind.
When I look at Orlando, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Here's Jones. Although Banchero making his last shot. And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game. They didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defense that's showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Orlando with the ball. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Black. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Wow, what a strong finish by Black. Sticking with it through the contact.
Team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Well, you know, Anthony Black really shows you the growth a player can make in the NBA. As his team has leaned on him, he's been more productive, more impactful.
Towns, no luck. And it's Jones with the ball for the Orlando Magic. It's a 10-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
Yeah, and it can be deflating when you leave all those points at the line. But it generally is a make-or-miss league.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, guys. Franz Wagner was asked to describe his game, and he said, I don't know if there's someone who I would say I play really close to. I'm like a tall guard. I try to do a lot of different stuff out there, and I hope when you see me play, you see that I'm having fun and I'm playing for the right reasons. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
New York, no good that time either.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Pass to De Silva. Black kicks to Wagner. Over Brunson. Here's Black. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 12. Brunson finds
2 minutes
Towns.
remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Towns is double. The three. And there's the call on Carl Anthony Towns.
Anthony Towns.
That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges comes in for Gershon Yabusele. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Orlando leading by 12. Jones with it. Scoreless thus far. His three-pointers off the mark.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
McBride passes to Hart. Here's Bridges. He's defended by Wagner. Bridges misses.
The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
Pass to De Silva. Back to Wagner. Bridges with the steal. On up the court. Hart, that's good.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Here's Vitadze. Black kicks to Wagner. Pass to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Over McBride. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Towns against Wagner. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Towns has got 16 points.
Well, Towns is sort of a rhythm scorer. He's been in a groove tonight, and his team recognizes that. They keep calling his number.
There's a good screen. Here's Wagner. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
So it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get you back to the action after this break. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Orlando leading by 11. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Hart is out there with Yabusele, and it's McBride in at the 1. Bain sets the screen for Jones. Just 4 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Bridges. He's getting around 16 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Wagner outside. Jones from outside. That shot, no good. Knicks trail by 11. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Clarkson looking for an opening. Shoots over Black. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Batadze against Yabusele.
Magic foul.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is. An illegal screen.
And not the most common call in the NBA, but hard to argue that it wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Anunoby, he's checked in for New York.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Bain. 6 points for him. Batadze, a screen on Bridges. Bain, rebounded by Hart. Knicks trail by 9. So Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bain stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's McBride. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Here's Bain. Scores off the crossover. Bain's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ.
Shooting for New York.
Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough.
Timeout on the court.
There's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Orlando making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Howard comes in for Black. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Jones. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Well, what you love about Jordan Clarkson, it doesn't matter if he's starting or coming off the bench, he provides a real scoring punch.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now Suggs. 6 points for him. Bain finds Howard. Carter outside. Back to Howard. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges with it. Now defended by Bain. And the Knicks miss again. Orlando leading by 11. Wagner looking it over. Bridges against Bain. Over Bridges. Bain, no good. The Knicks have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
What you love about him, working. He just keeps coming at you.
The Knicks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory's not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Carter, the pass to Bain. Carter sets the pick for Bain. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Orlando on D. On the wing, Bridges. From the arc, drills the three-pointer.
Bridges.
Bridges has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, Bridges has been experimenting with his motion recently. But when it works, it works.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Howard. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Hart finds McBride. Towns the screen. Fires from deep. And another 3 for New York.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Bounce pass Suggs. Banchero inside. Defended by Hart. Pass to Howard. Oh, good with the triple.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Bridges passes to Towns. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Towns, no luck. Magic leading by 5. Bridges with the steal. It's good. Bridges has got 10 points.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. The kick out to Bain. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Bridges misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And nothing is falling for him right now. Knicks trail by 3. Hart finds Bridges. Screen by Hart. There's the triple. Rebounded by Howard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Banchero. Now Howard. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Bain. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, Bain is a strong dude. He's built to play through contact.
The Magic shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in.
Well, you know, Bain came into this league a terrific shooter. Now he's a terrific scorer. He can do it all.
Now, here's Hart. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Anunoby. No good that time. Excellent D from Howard. Magic leading by 6. Pass to Suggs. Carter looking around. Banchero finds Bain. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And your breaker dance crew.
for Wendell Carter. And Black's subbed in for Bain. Towns. He's coming off a 10-point game against Dallas.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He
Jalen
impacted
Brunson.
the game on multiple fronts.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Pass to Bitadze. And here is Howard. Black kicks to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the drive. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Banchero outside. Pass to Suggs. Banchero a screen on Brunson. Here's Suggs. Banked in off the glass. Suggs has got 8 points.
Well, right there, once the screener came off, Suggs noticed the defense softened
Magic
and
foul.
pulled the trigger.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs.
Second personal
That'll
foul.
be his second foul of the
Fourth
game.
team foul.
Orlando making some changes.
Substitution on the
Wagner's
court.
checked in for Howard. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Yabusele's checked in. And it's Jones with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They have a 9-point lead. Only the 6th player ever from the country of Georgia. Bitadze is an inspiration, coach.
He sure is, Kevin, and a hard-playing guy who can really defend and rebound, and he's an underrated offensive player. Great finisher around
2
the
minutes
rim.
remaining in the first
This
half.
guy
2
can
minutes.
help almost anybody.
And now, Helen LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have ball shooters that don't defend. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Black with it, defended by McBride. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Anunoby. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. McBride passes to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Miles
Well, you can
McBride.
count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Wagner with it. Now guarded by Towns. Banchero a screen on Towns. And it's Bitadze in the corner. Here's Banchero for 3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much to jump. And even without that 3-ball dropping form, the defense should have done more on that last play.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Banchero. Bitadze is screen on Yabusele. And Bitadze throws it down.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Now, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Desmond Bain getting it done for Orlando. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Magic leading by 7. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half with Jamal Mosley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team
That
foul.
one goes on Anunoby. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
That's good from Carter.
Well, Wendell Carter Jr. has settled into his role nicely. A reliable big who brings energy, especially when it comes to rebounding.
He hits both from the stripe. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Towns. Launches a 3. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Suggs. Carter with a screen on Towns. Here's Banchero for 3. Here's Carter. Up and in on the way. Carter's got 4 this quarter.
Using his height well. Nice work by Carter Jr. right there.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And Carter has it in the corner. Bain against Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Bain kicks to Banchero. For 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Now, here's Bain. He's got 16. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Towns. The shot, no good. Magic leading by 6. Suggs in the corner. Pass to Carter. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
The Magic have gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up the locker with the break. Brunson against Suggs. Banchero outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Towns. Drains the 19-footer. Banchero's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The more Banchero knocks down shots, the more comfortable he's going to be in the league.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let 'em hear it. The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. Second, the Knicks.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Brunson finds Bridges. Towns wide open. New York, no good that time either.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Brunson against Suggs. Brunson on the move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And he saw a lane and Brunson decides to challenge it. doesn't take but a
Knicks,
sliver of daylight
Brunson
for him to be
at the
aggressive.
line for 2.
That free throw missing.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller side, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
He hits the second from the line. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Anunoby against Wagner. Carter with a screen on Anunoby. In the corner, it's Payne. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges with it. Now defended by Dane. Bridges shot. Good.
3 points.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Over Brunson. And it's Suggs missing. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And the dunk by Town.
Assisted by
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Carroll a screen on Anunoby. Wagner against Towns. Wagner passes to Carter. 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Payne. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Payne's got 18 points in the game.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Robinson passes to Anunoby. Here's Towns. The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, right as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding
At the line
shooting,
for
the
the Knicks,
post play,
Anthony
and he's
Towns.
worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that
Timeout
end,
on the
but he
court.
ignites in offense.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The minutes are taking a switch here. De Silva's checked in. And the first one drops.
Well, when your big can contribute from the line like Towns, you got to like your chances.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And here is Suggs. He's got 8. Suggs, screen on Towns. Van Carroll with the ball. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Van Carroll's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
At the elbow, Banchero. Pass to De Silva. Back to Banchero. Payne looking around. Orlando needs to get off the shot. De Silva with the bucket.
What a passer Bane has become.
Knicks trail by 7. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. Payne against Towns. One-on-one fast break. Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Well, things are falling for Carter Jr. in this one, and he is a monolith on the floor when he's rolling like this.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. Here's Brunson. And it's Suggs with the rebound. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Towns, a screen on Bain. Bridges shot, good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Carter with a screen on Brunson. On the top of the key, and it's Orlando with another.
This is a guy who is really comfortable with the ball in his hands. Suggs, so dangerous in the pick and roll.
Towns, a screen on Suggs. And here's Brunson outside.
Jalen
Yes, it
Brunson.
is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look from
And then Carter with the jam.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Knicks trail by 11. Here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Pass to Anunoby. Over Suggs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
And we talk about great two-way players in this league.
At the line for the Knicks,
is at the top of
OG
that list.
Anunoby.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Get ready to boogie on down to your quick spot. Let's go!
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. Black comes in for Bain. And New York with a change here, too. Clarkson's checked in. That's good from Anunoby. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Magic leading by 10. Now Suggs, 10 points for him. And Caro outside. Back at 6. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 and a 5 for 11 night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Brunson, here we go. Brunson with the defense all over him. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Suggs passes to Bancaro. Pass to De Silva. Suggs, screen on top, to the inside, and the shot goes in. Suggs has got 12.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Nice read.
Jalen
Sets his
Brunson.
teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Suggs kicks to Black. Bucket is good. Black's got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
2 minutes remaining.
Brunson finds Robinson. New York moving the ball around. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Fourth team
At a
foul.
moment now, look at the scoring
At the
approach
line
in
for the
terms
Knicks,
of where the points are coming from
Robinson.
for Orlando.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
And he knocks down the first one. Orlando making some changes. Franz Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Suggs. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Black. 1:44 left to play here in the third. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. It's Black in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Bridges. And the lead is down inside single digits. Bridges has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And they call an illegal steal. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Sunday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And in that matchup with the Pistons, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Yabusele, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. From outside, off the mark. Magic leading by 8. Black with it. He has 5. Misses the layup.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
Hart, no good. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Hart against Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Jones. For the 3. And it's Wagner missing. Here's Clarkson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we watched 3 so far in this one. Magic lead by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Jones from deep. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to Bitadze. Now Black. Bitadze is screen on Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal
That
foul.
one is on top.
First team
Well,
foul.
I think Black's agility caught the defense off guard there, and he's able to draw a shooting foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Carter, he's checked in for Golda Bitadze. And Black drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
McBride on the wing, defended by Jones. The three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Wagner outside. To the wing on the left. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Carter dishes to Jones. Takes a three.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Towns a screen on Jones. Back to Towns. Anunoby outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
It's Black in the corner. Back to Jones. Wagner against Anunoby. Pass to De Silva. Misses the three. Knicks trail by 5. Now here's Hart. Right side Towns. Back to Hart. Fires the three. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jones looking for an opening. Down low. A shot. And that one's good. Wagner. And the Magic lead by 7.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
Now, here's Clarkson. Black defending. Lets it go from deep. Anunoby, no good.
Familiar results for him. He can't hit anything tonight.
Wagner kicks to Jones. Back to Wagner. Carter sets the pick for Wagner. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to McBride. Hart outside. Pass to McBride. The kick out to Towns. Back to McBride. Jacks up a three. Goes back up. That one's good. And the Magic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Towns.
Well, just look at the numbers for Towns. He's been amongst the league leaders in offensive rebounds a few times.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Changing it up here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team, and coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, you Lord, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. And Carroll outside. Pass to Bain. Back to Banchero. Robinson with the block. And here is Hart. Brunson outside. A three-pointer, no good. Magic leading by 5. Outside, Jones. Here's Black. Vitadze, and that is good with the extra effort on the play.
Hey, those second chance points are found money. Tremendous effort there.
Bridges outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And it's Jones with the ball for the Orlando Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Hard against Banchero. A kick out to Bain. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Anunoby. And the 3 off target.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Knicks trail by 4. Hart the pass to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. To the paint. Stolen by Batadze. Brunson against Jones. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson. Jalen Suggs is checked in for the Magic. Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Suggs. Inside, poke loose. Batadze. And Batadze pulls it down.
Nice use of the pick. Suggs knew where he wanted to go with the ball and got it.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Here's Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Orlando leading by 3. Here's Batadze, guarded by Robinson. Batadze is screen on Towns. Banchero passes to Batadze.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And New York making a change. Anunoby's checked in. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson kicks to Robinson. For 3, Bridges. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Nice move. Bain trying to free himself up. Black, no good.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Batadze. And it's Franz Wagner in for Black. Shot clock at 5. Towns in the corner. Over Bain. New York missing again. Magic leading by 5. Suggs looking around. Pass to Banchero. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Magic lead by 7.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Anunoby finds Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Buries it from 3-point range. Towns has got 32 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. Outside, Bain. The 3 goes.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from him.
Brunson against Suggs. Puts it up from 17. Doesn't get that one. So it's Suggs who brings up the ball for the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Wagner against Anunoby. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. A huge two-handed play.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
9-point game. Brunson outside. Cleared away by Suggs. The Magic have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Here's Carter. Banchero looking around. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
New York ball.
Timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
All right, look who's coming on the board. Come on and get loud for your Breakers Dance Crew. That was your Breakers Dance Crew. Make some noise, fans.
Against Brunson. Towns outside. Robinson, that is a big-time jam.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
6 on the shot clock. Banchero, book it.
And guys, that stretch will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for Orlando, Paolo Banchero. Shooting one.
That free throw, good from Banchero.
And Banchero is the total package. A versatile big man who continues to improve every season.
2 points. That one goes.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Orlando's got a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Suggs outside. Here's Wagner. Now Banchero. Driving inside. And there's the dunk.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
He drills the 3.
Great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open 3.
Here's Banchero. Wagner a screen on Towns. Banchero leaves it in off the window. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, they never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Craig Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Desmond Bane.